Hello and welcome to Autentico brand. This is my home brand and today I'm going to teach you how to make the perfect pizza dough for you that you are a beginner using this amazing mixer. This is the first item that we are launching this brand. So let's go ahead. Today we're gonna make a 60% of hydration pizza dough. 60% hydration, that means that 60% is the water in your dough. So here we go. Let's start to prepare the polish. Let's get a container, 300 grams of water, 5 grams of honey, here we go, and 5 grams of dry yeast. Mix everything. Let's go ahead and let's add 300 grams of flour. Now with the spoon, go ahead and integrate the flour in the water. And here we go. That's how the polish is gonna be. Now go ahead and put a lid on top. Keep the polish 1 hour at room temperature and then 16 to 24 hours in the fridge. So here we go. I have the polish already made, and this is the polish after 24 hours. The texture of the polish, it's insane. See? This is gonna be your yeast for your new dough. Here we go. Let's put the old polish in the machine. 600 grams of flour. Speed number 1. Go ahead and turn it on. Also, you can set up the timer. And then we add 600 grams of water, cold. So let's go ahead and let's put half amount of the water and then let's add 25 grams of salt. So let's go ahead. We want to wait that the dough gets all one piece. When we don't have any more flour on the side, we are ready to add the more water. So here we go. The flour is integrated. So now let's go ahead and speed the machine at number 5. And now, little by little, we are going to add the water on top of the dough. So you have to make sure when you add water, you have to wait that the dough absorbs the water. And then you go like that every time. But remember, keep in mind, don't pass the 10 minutes. So the dough, it can be ready also in 10-15 minutes. You don't have to wait 25 minutes. But the beauty of using this mixer is that you cannot go wrong. You can see that the ball turns and the hook inside spins. So doing that, the dough, it gets a little bit cold. In the meantime, that is turning this way. Okay guys, the dough is ready, but before we taking it out, just put a little bit of oil, like a teaspoon of oil, like a little bit of olive oil on the counter. Possibly use a metal counter or a marble counter. And boom, the dough is ready. We can stop the timer, and the timer was mixed for only for 10 minutes. Okay, here we go. Like you can see, the dough is super strong, wow, and it's not sticky at all. So super easy to work. Everybody can make this. So look, you can see, look at the dough machine. It's so nice and clean, see? So all the dough is in my hand and the dough is super strong. So watch this. Try to open up because, the dough is super strong. That means that the gluten was built properly. Open it up as much that you can, just like that. And then put the dough on top, fold it like a t-shirt, and then form a ball. Voila! Watch this, guys. The dough is nice and super easy to work. It's not sticky and it's smooth. So that's what we want here. A super easy pizza dough. Like you can see, it's like a piece of bread. But this is also thanks to this lovely mixer. So let's go ahead and go on the second step, which is the most important part to make the best pizza soft and crunchy. Get a container, put a little bit of olive oil on inside. Spread the olive oil everywhere. Grab the dough. So go ahead and put it inside. So now we have to use a plastic wrap on this because now we're gonna put this dough asleep for a long time. Here we go. Make sure you close it really well and put it in the fridge right away from overnight. So for 16 hours. So here we go. The day after is passed, and this is the morning. So let's go ahead, let's open up. Like you can see, boom, explode. I put some plastic, and also I put the lid on top. Voila. And even if I did that, look at this, you get some crust, a little bit. So if it gets too much crust, you just go ahead and put a little bit of water on top, and then you resolve the problem. So like you can see now, the dough is nice, smells really good, is nice and fermented. So let's go ahead and let's take it out from the box. Look at this, easy to use, and it's full of air. Let's go ahead, take off all the air. Now let's go ahead and cut the dough, and we have to scale the dough 250 to 280 grams. I like to do it 280 grams. So what you're gonna do here is get the dough, flip it. You wanna keep always this part on top. And let's go ahead and we have to put the dough inside. Put the dough inside until it's nice and smooth, and then go ahead and cut. That's how you make the balls. So now let's go ahead, let's finish up the balls. Grab a container and place the dough balls inside the container, like a little bit spaces between each other, because see, if it gets, this is gonna be double up the side. Let's close it, and now we let it rest at room temperature for 2 hours to 2 hours and a half, and the dough is finally ready. Oh, in the meantime, go ahead and warm up the oven, because if you're making the pizza at home, you have to warm up the oven at max temperature. And here we go, guys. After 2 hours, this is how the dough looks like. Boom, voila. Like you can see, the dough double up the side and is nice, full of air. So now let's go ahead and let's make the pizza. So here we go. I just got some semolina, F flour. A lot of flour in the dough. The most important thing is how you take the dough out from the box. Flour, and boom, dump the dough on top of the flour. Now a couple of times in the flour, and the dough is still nice and soft. So let's go ahead and let's stretch the pizza. You just press, then flip it over, press, 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 one more time, then one shot, you press, one end, you pull, press and pull. Once you have about 10 inches, we can go ahead and make the pizza. We're gonna make a classic cheese pizza. Tomato sauce, nice fresh basil under the cheese, otherwise it's gonna get burned. And then a handful of fresh mozzarella on top. And now let's put some olive oil on top. So look how easy it is to put the pizza on the peel, because 60% it's a super easy method. Pinch it and then peel under. Voila. Let's make a nice 12 inches pizza. Let's go ahead and let's finish up to cook. Here we go. Let's go ahead and let's put the pizza in the oven. If you are cooking the pizza at home, you have to part bake the pizza. So put the pizza inside the oven with just the tomato sauce, cook it halfway, take it out, and then you put the more ingredients, so the cheese and everything else, and then you go ahead and put it back in the oven, and then until the mozzarella starts to bubble and the pizza is ready. Here we go, guys. The pizza, it's lovely ready. Ooh. Oh my gosh. And that's how a 60% pizza made at home with Autentico mixer looks like. Ooh. That's a fantastic, lovely pizza. Let's see if it's soft and crunchy. That's an undark. Ooh, look at this. That's what I call a perfection of pizza. Little bit of basil. If you want, you can put a little bit of olive oil on the crust, just to make the pizza looks like nice and shiny. Look at this. This is how to make a Neapolitan pizza with Autentico mixer. 60% hydration. Thank you so much, guys, and don't forget, go on my YouTube channel and subscribe. Now I'm gonna cut this, I'm gonna eat it. Thank you. Ciao.